Oh yeah, I did see this though. As long as we're dealing with the complainers. Vaush saying he doesn't need to prepare for debates is a bit disappointing and maybe irresponsible. I feel like Vaush would do well practice some reflection on his stance here because it takes some serious lack of humility to assume you have the answers to literally everything. That's not why I do it though. Very few things in the world are black and white, and we would all benefit from better critical thinking skills to equip ourselves with as much knowledge and research when we tackle these topics. Well, I do research. I do that all the time. Otherwise, I think we're poor reports as not being very specific here. What debate do you think you didn't do as well? I'm not OP, but after doing some research into porn, I made a post about it in the sub showing the point to the Muslim dude was wrong, and after his own research dream into South Africa, he could have dominated the Islamic extremists and the Nazi respectively far easier with a bit of research beforehand. I don't know how, in doing research on why would I have done research on South Africa before talking to the Nazi guy? That just came up as a tangent. That seems kind of like, I mean, I can't prepare for every possible divergence there. As for the porn stuff with the Muslim guy, I think I was fine that entire time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I provided studies which showed my point. I tore apart the studies that he provided when I asked for them. I was more interested in like the ethical side of things, but he was pretty dumb. So, oh, some DGGers came in that thread. Oh, I'm sure. Well, any thread complaining about me, because most complaints about me come from Destiny's sort of daily reflections on me. I know this to me, but at this point, the Aqua debate is a great example. I don't get this. The Aqua debate, I feel like I slammed that at every point. They're obsessed with the trans water debate because they're not smart enough to understand it. The in the Aqua debate, literally every point that he put forward, the researcher that I was talking to, every single time got shot down. There was nothing. He had nothing by the end of that. They just don't like that I said agua. But I was right when I said that as well. The definition that we have for any given entity or object is culturally determined and therefore will be varied based on like the culture referring to it. Nah, that was stupid. No, it literally wasn't. I didn't get much of a chance to elaborate on it further because he was so like sort of fractally wrong, indignant about being wrong. Wait, I literally wasn't wrong there. That's completely true. Words that we translate between each other, like the words that we use in the world, we don't discover them, we create them, and we don't always have perfect translations for stuff. The translations that we have for different concepts between societies vary significantly. The point that I was making is that there's a cultural factor to the validity of a statement that you might make on something. So different cultures have words that we would interpret to mean as blue, but they're different types of blue. So like some societies might a word for blue that refers to a broader range of colors than we do, or a more specific range of colors, and therefore the statement that something is blue can literally be true or false depending on which society is saying it. I don't even think that's that like controversial. A lot of stuff, yeah, it doesn't translate literally. Vosh, didn't you misspeak in the debate and say aqua instead of agua because you were referring to the Spanish word? Who cares? I speak English. Water doesn't have multiple icebergs. Yeah, I'm disappointed because this is a real debate that could change the way people think about trans identity, the effect way. The other guy had real arguments based in philosophy of language that need to be addressed, but Vaush just treated him like the Nazis he drags off the street on Discord and made himself look like a fool. Oh, this person has to be a DDJ, right? Oh, wait. Our autism. Never mind. He's my community. Sorry. Either way, they're wrong. I actually, because overwhelmingly whenever Destiny gets up on something or his community, you know, like the surrender to the mob thing, it turns into like a mimetic thought terminating cliche where you can be objectively right on something but they'll just like hear it, you know. It's like the mental like level that you get on like the attack helicopter thing where you can explain the concept of gender being an identifier and they'll be like an attack helicopter, like like there's not actually an engagement there. But in that particular debate I went back and I watched it, and literally like everything that that guy said I had a counter for. Yeah, and he wasn't philosophically consistent at all. There was no, it was like he was, in terms of his knowledge, comparable to a random Nazi off the street. There was nothing there, you know. There are plenty of people with PhDs who have nothing. I think the heavy water point made a better job of arguing your point. I think I made my point perfectly well during that conversation. Destiny spent 95% of the debate between you and What If All History saying you were overwhelmed and under your depth. I appreciate you keeping me informed, but like Learning about Destiny's opinion on any subject related to me is irrelevant because he will always say the most negative thing you can say about me in an effort to bait my attention. Like, what if alt history was a retard? He was unable to engage on any level. Every single thing he has ever said or posted has been torn apart by academic. Like, there's literally nothing there. He is Dunning-Kruger personified. He is exceptionally confident in an abysmal lack of knowledge, and he gets upset like a child when you call him on it. Destiny could watch me open a door and say that I lost the argument to the doorknob. It's not. There's no point in updating me on this. I'm fully aware of his pathology and the damage that my existence has done to his brain. Let's see if there's anything else interesting here. Please react to What If Alt History vid. No, no, those hurt my brain. I do not want to do that today. It's in the territory where it's like not even wrong. Like there's not even. Do you think we have time to cover Jessie Gender's video about her strike? I don't even know what to say about it. Also, Jessie Gender doesn't follow me on Twitter. I thought she did, but now that I know that she doesn't, I don't care about her anymore. That's my ethical position. This is actually super fucked. Basically, she did a big video on Matt Walsh. I didn't see the video, but I heard it was pretty good. And it got taken down by YouTube for being gay or something. Pigeon! I don't have anything to say about this. I mean, YouTube's community violation system is broken.
Hello, interwebs. I hope you're all doing well. Unfortunately, this is going to be a video where I'm going to vent my frustrations at a situation that I find to be deeply troubling, honestly disturbing, anger-inducing, frustrating, and one that I think really needs discussion and correction, especially on YouTube's part, because the fact that this situation was allowed to happen really upsets me and disturbs me, and I think points out some hypocrisy.
All right, I'm bored now. You guys get the deal. YouTube sucks. Jesse is correct. Yeah, it got nuked for nudity when there's no nudity in the video, apparently. Whoa, a cutaway? I know. I'll make it quick. I'll make it worth your time. Listen, Republicans have long had an advantage when it comes to online canvassing because they're pretty effective at weaponizing new mediums like YouTube and Twitter to pull people over and actually integrate them into their political campaigning. Democrats have fallen behind in that respect, and that's a serious weakness in their organizing. I don't have the political know-how or discipline to be a political organizer, but I know people who do, and that's why I've partnered with Progressive Victory 2022, which is an organization that's trying to get folks out canvassing, phone banking, text banking, get them to match up with any local campaigning opportunities that they might be able to contribute to. Now, I know these folks. They're real nice. They're real professional. My fans also know these folks because according to this map that my editors are going to put up, there are over 7,000 people who've already signed up for their Discord. Listen, I'm begging you, okay? The primaries are coming up. If you go to vaush.gg/map, you can see not only all the folks who have signed up, hello Pigeon, but you can also see how to sign up yourself. And it's simple as, you go, there's a little Discord server, if you want to give them your email so they can send you opportunities, a lot has already happened. Folks have gone canvassing. Jamal Bowman did a talk. They did phone banking for him. It's been real neat. And honest to God, we're coming up close to the end of the primaries here, so there's never been a better time. I know touching grass is scary, but I swear we talk about so much doom and gloom politics here. Feels a lot better to actually do something, Something off the computer chair, if at all possible. Seriously, join. It's important. If you're American, if you're not, then get the heck out of here. Scram, you goofball.